Okay, hello everybody. Hello. What is going on, everyone? Welcome. Welcome, my friends, to my final consecutive streaming day of the week. What a week it has been. It's been quite a fun week of streaming with all of you here, for sure. We had a great variety of stuff. We had the return of late night streams that were more chill and different rather than ongoing playthroughs. We had the premiere of Shenmue 3 yesterday. We had a lot of good stuff. So it was a good week. I hope that you guys had a good week with me. Whether or not you celebrated Thanksgiving as well this week. You know, the beginning of the holidays is also always a great time of the year. Today's, sadly, the end of Thanksgiving for me. That's right. I know you might be saying, what are you talking about? Thanksgiving ended last week. Well, today, Kat and I are eating our final Thanksgiving leftovers. We're actually getting 3 whole meals out of the Thanksgiving leftovers. And today we have to finish those up. It's very sad. Great food for sure, but it's very sad to have to say goodbye to the delicious Thanksgiving food, right? But that's life. We gotta wait till next year now for that amazing smorgasbord of food to return. So, hopefully all of you had a great streaming week with me. 6 straight days of streaming. And now we move on to the final day, which is the chill day. This really is going to be a really chill day of streaming today, guys. Because what are we doing? Well, the first stream is a continuation of my Pokemon Sword playthrough, which has been super fun. Catching them all has been super fun. You know, hanging out with you guys while not only I'm trying to catch all the Pokemon, but you guys have been helping me with the evolutions and the like. It's been really great. Very entertaining and very interesting, and I can't wait for more today. 4 hours. Now, we have a few things left over from the last stream, okay? So first of all, the very first fighting style Pokemon that we catch again in the game has to be named Quiet Man, alright? But we have to find a male fighting style Pokemon to name Quiet Man, alright? Number 2, we have to name a Pokemon Joe Rogan. That's per the request of the top contributor of the last Pokemon stream. So whatever new male Pokemon we catch today has to be called Joe Rogan, okay? As usual, once the gameplay starts, you guys will be able to use your Penne points that you have accumulated in my channel here to pick 3 Pokemon to stay in my party for the length of today's stream, okay? Any 3 Pokemon that I currently have, you can choose to stay in my party. So it'll be interesting to see what you guys pick for that. It's always interesting to see what you choose. And then the top contributor for today, overall, will get to name a Pokemon in the game that will begin next session. Okay, so there's a lot going on today. We got 2 Pokemon we have to name. You guys will choose 3 Pokemon to be in my party, and the top contributor overall of today will have the honor of naming a Pokemon for the next time that I play. Okay. So, that's good stuff. I hope you guys are excited for the Pokemon stream. These have been some of the most chill streams I've been doing recently. I've very much enjoyed playing Pokemon and sharing this playthrough with you. So I hope that today will be more of the same and you guys will have a lot of fun with it, okay? Tonight, my late night stream will be the late night chill Minecraft stream. That is right. Minecraft has been a great series that I've been doing over the course of the last year. We're almost hitting the 1-year anniversary of when I started doing it on a regular basis, which is pretty crazy when you think about it, right? So, that's going to be tonight. It's going to be 2 hours of chill Minecraft fun. What are we doing in Minecraft tonight? Well, last week's top contributor was Frenolith. He, as of now, has not specified anything that we need to do in Minecraft tonight. So if he doesn't say anything, then we can pretty much do whatever and just have a stream of whatever the heck we want. If he does end up specifying something by the end of, or by the beginning of the stream, then we'll work on that tonight, okay? Some people have suggested that tonight I do an exploration stream where instead of sticking around my usual locations like I've been doing for a long time, I go out and I explore. I take some supplies, you know, armor, sword, food, boat, and I just basically go out to areas of the map I haven't been to yet and try to explore, I could definitely do that. If that's what people want to see tonight, you know, that'll be something different rather than just the usual. So, let's see. Let's see how things go tonight. If Friendless does designate anything for us to do in Minecraft tonight, great. If not, then we'll just have a nice big open exploration stream or something like that. Okay, that's pretty cool. Then I'm off on Tuesday. Tuesday is my day off for this week, okay, everybody? So just so everyone knows, no streams on Tuesday. But when I return on Wednesday, we're going to have some fun, okay? First thing we're doing on Wednesday, it's the conclusion of Life is Strange 2, a game that has been very intriguing, to say the least. In my opinion, sadly, nowhere near as good as Life is Strange 1. Just being honest, I don't think it was as good at all. But it's still been weird to follow the plotline of these two kids. I mean, the game's been out for what? Over a year? I'm trying to think when it actually started. I think the game's been out for quite some time, where we've been following along the journey of these two brothers. And finally, this Wednesday, we're going to get a conclusion to their story and see how it ends. I have no idea how the hell this thing's going to end. So yeah, so that's going to be Wednesday when I come back from my day off of streaming. And then Wednesday night, we're going back to Battle Royale. That's right, folks. Battle Royale returns on Wednesday night when I return to PUBG. Oh, what fun it is to run in a low frame rate Battle Royale. That's right. So yes, we'll be doing that starting on Wednesday night. And if you guys like it, if you like the chill Battle Royale fun, then we can make it a regular thing where I do it, you know, kind of like, you know, try to squeeze it in once a week or whatever. We don't have to, though. And that's the thing. Like, if you guys like it, great. If you guys don't like it, then, you know, no real pressure. I don't have to keep doing it. You know what I mean? So let's see. Let's see how it goes Wednesday night. If you guys enjoy it, great. I would love to keep doing it and, you know, have some fun with Battle Royale. Usually the Battle Royale is more about just interacting with you guys than anything else. You guys know that. It's not about, oh, the riveting high-level gameplay that we're doing or anything like that. So I hope you understand that it's not about, oh, but this game is so exciting to play. It's more about, okay, it's something to do with, you know, with the stream while I talk with you guys. And by the way, every once in a while, there's some exciting fun where I might actually get to the end of a match and it's entertaining. You see what I mean? So it's not just about, oh, look, I'm playing a great game. It's not. In fact, it's very not fun at all. So that's going to be Wednesday night. And then this week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, what we're going to be doing is balancing my new releases, okay? That means Pokemon and Shenmue, and balancing that with other fun stuff. So, for example, I'm going to start up this week the Disney Classic playthroughs of Aladdin and The Lion King. Now, I scheduled it as Aladdin to start, I believe, Thursday night. Doesn't mean I have to. I could do Lion King, too, if that's what you guys really want. I just put Aladdin because I've never played Aladdin before, so I thought it would be more interesting to see me do a game I've never played. But I guess some people were like, man, we really want to see you play Lion King because, you know, that's a classic and it's really difficult. And, you know, you said you've played it before, so it would be pretty cool to see you try to relearn it or re-experience it for the first time in a million years, right? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But that's going to start up. I'm going to do Classic Throwback Street Fighter on Friday night, just like I did last weekend. I'm probably going to do another session of Modern Warfare this coming weekend, maybe like Saturday night, because this week, Modern Warfare is releasing 3 new maps. Although, they're not really 3 new maps. What they are maps from the original Modern Warfare, which is funny because back in April, the Modern Warfare Remastered was the free for PS Plus game, so everyone was playing it, and I recently played it, so I remember, you know, all the stuff from the game because I just played it. And now we're going to be going back to it again, it seems, right? So I guess we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's supposed to be out this week. So if it comes out this week, that means when I play Modern Warfare on Saturday, I could check out these new maps, give it a little bit of refreshment. Okay, so that's good. And everything, all the variety this week is going to be good. Now, once I get to it, meaning once I kind of get through more of these new releases and everything, then I'm going to be starting up the Medieval Remaster. Okay, the Medieval Remaster I also have for PS4. I'll be starting that playthrough up eventually. Then, once we get through more of that stuff, I'm also going to be trying out some of the games that I did not get a chance to try over the last few months. Notably, Need for Speed Heat is a playthrough that people have been asking for and saying, am I going to play? If I can get it at a discounted rate, I'm going to get it. I'm going to see if I think it's cheaper now. I think they reduced the price to like $40 or something like that. So I'm interested in that. Also, possibly Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz Remastered. I never played the game. I've heard it's quite fun, and Sonic the Hedgehog is apparently in the remastered version, which is kind of silly. So I'm considering checking that out, among other things. So we'll see. We'll see how things go once we get through the other stuff that I'm already tackling this month, okay? Also, some games that I'm considering adding to the rotation once we get near the middle to end of the month and we're wrapping up all the major playthroughs. Ninja Gaiden Black. This is a game that I played during an Marathon, a Rageathon during the summer. And you guys really seemed to like it when I played it and wanted to see it continue. Well, I have it on Xbox One, so I would consider continuing it since I have it. Also, Morrowind. That's right. The Elder Scrolls Morrowind. I played that also during the Rageathon. Don't ask me why, because it didn't cause me any rage. But you guys, again, were like, man, this is like a playthrough that would be really cool for a chill stream. I would be willing to check that out further, okay? Play more Morrowind if that's what you guys really want. So, all of these options as things that we can add into ongoing playthroughs, ongoing streams for the rest of, December into January. Also, I should bring attention to the fact that we are doing a holiday-themed event at the end of this month, the weekend before Christmas. I'll be dressed up in holiday attire, drinking some eggnog and some beer, and basically enjoying the holidays with all of you in a marathon setting where I'm going to play a variety of games. You have the ability to nominate the games right now that I'll be playing in that event. So please head over to the KingofHate.com forums and nominate those games. If you want a easier way to do it, type !marathon into the stream chat. It'll bring up a link for you that you can click on, and you can start nominating games. Now, that nominations process will expire this coming weekend. Okay, I'm going to give it the one more week to the end of this first week of December. This coming weekend, I'm going to change that into a poll. All right, I'm going to take the games that you most nominated and turn it into a poll you guys can vote on to determine what games will actually be played during the holiday event. Now, in addition, there's a couple games that I definitely want to play during the holiday event. For example, I'm definitely going to be playing Street Fighter. I want to play some throwback Street Fighter. I think that would be super fun as part of the event. So that's going to happen as a default, okay? But there may be some other things in there that I choose as well, but it's going to be a good variety. It's not going to be a super serious stream or anything. It's going to be more just about having a lot of fun and, again, celebrating the holidays together, having a good time on stream. That's what it's all about, okay? So, that should be cool, all right? Now, one final thing before we get to the next segment of the pre-stream. We are going to have a monthly sub goal here for the month of December. It's happening. And, I'm setting it up. I'm in the process of setting it up right now. However, you may say, well, why isn't this goal on the stream today? You have no goal yet set up. It's very simple. Because usually within the first few days of every month, I see a large dip. All right? A very large dip in subs. It's just a natural thing that happens. Because every month, it's a new month, it's a new event, new subs, everything jump in within the first week. And then, after that, they dip again, because people have to resub or whatever. So, the last thing I want to do is say, oh, guys, guess what? We got a sub goal of 700 subs for this month. This is great. Please subscribe, and then we'll do an event. And then, boo! I dip by a ton of subs, and now there's no way that we can hit the goal. It's completely unattainable. That would be pretty ridiculous and unfair, don't you think? So, instead of doing that, I'm going to wait, and probably later on this week, I'm going to set up that sub goal so that we can get it going. What is the reward and the event this month? It's the return of Viewer's Choice. I've not done a Viewer's Choice event in quite some time. What is Viewer's Choice? Well, what happens is if we hit the sub goal, you guys will be able to nominate games for a full playthrough run. That is right. It'll be a full playthrough that I'll be doing in the future. It could be anything. It could be any genre. As long as it's a readily accessible game that doesn't cost a ridiculous amount of money because it's rare or something. You know, it could be any kind of a game. And you guys have been asking me over this course of this last year for a ridiculous amount of games. You're like, what about this game? What about that game? This is your chance, okay? That's what the Viewer's Choice event is all about. It's an event where you guys can pick these games that I have not had a chance to play for whatever reason and say, I really feel this is a game that Phil should play. This is your time. Your time to shine, okay, guys? So, that's coming up. That's going to be the sub goal for the month. I hope we hit the sub goal. I hope we can do a new Viewer's Choice event. It should be great. I will let you know when that is live. It is not live yet. Like I said, I want to wait until maybe the end of this week for some subs to expire and whatever. And then I could set the goal to be a more proper subs goal rather than overestimating what we're going to do here and then it's not attainable. Okay? Good stuff. All right. So there's a lot to talk about. A big mouthful. Now we can move on to the second segment of the stream. Everyone's favorite segment of the stream. It's time for the gratuitous plugs. Yes, of course, everyone loves to be advertised to. It's what we wake up in the morning for some days. Like, man, I just can't wait to see what new ways people will try to sell me something or shill to me, right? Right. Listen, I don't like advertisements either, but truth of the matter is, ever since I became a full-time streamer, you know, this has become a necessary part of the job, a necessary evil, as they say. So please bear with me for the next, few minutes as I go through our usual spiel here. Okay? All right. Thank you guys very much for all of your support. I absolutely love what I do for a living, being here on stream every day, 6 days a week, full-time, right? Live streaming with all of you, interacting with you, having a great time with video games. It's really fun, and I've never had a job this fun before, and more than likely I never will again. So that's why I love doing it, okay? That being said, certainly in the 11 years that I've been a content creator, I've seen my ups and downs. I've seen things change, okay? And it's basically been a wild ride, all right? At one point, I was a full-time YouTuber who used to just do on-demand YouTube videos, and I didn't live stream at all. Then I integrated live streaming, but I basically was using it as fan service, and I never really interacted with any of you guys. And I seriously feel that was like a huge mistake on my part. I definitely should have adopted the interactive feature of streaming way earlier than I did. It was definitely kind of like a boneheaded thing that I held out as long as I did, all right? But that being said, now I'm a full-time streamer, and I love being a full-time streamer, okay? I love the interactions we have. I love the fun we have every day. I honestly get to hear what I think about games. We get to talk about all different topics and things. It's really neat. Now we're in December. It's going to be really cool to hear about what you guys are doing for the holidays and everything, what your traditions are, what your food you're eating, how you're decorating, etc. I love this time of year. I really do. And I didn't get to do that previously because I was so all about, the game playthrough, right? And now we can actually have fun while I play games, which is really neat. All right. That being said, because I'm now a full-time streamer, lots of things have changed. It's not like it used to be where I used to just get, oh, look, people watch my videos on YouTube and I make ad revenue, right? And I make a ton of money because of it, and now I can pay, it's not like that. In fact, ad revenue on YouTube, even though I do still upload to YouTube on a daily basis to archive these streams, my YouTube channel is called DSPGaming, by the way, if you don't know, I make almost nothing over there. Really, it's really low, any kind of income that I would make on YouTube. Most of my income comes from crowdfunding on the streams. So if you enjoy my live streams, the fact that I'm here 6 days a week full time to hang out with all of you and have fun and have a good time, if you want to see all this fun continue, all right, then I urge you to please consider contributing in one of the following methods that I am about to outline. All right, all these help significantly to help things keep going. That being said, I want to say something up front before I even mention a single way that you can contribute. Even though your contributions are greatly appreciated and they keep stuff going, it is not mandatory that you contribute, nor is it expected. I consider it going above and beyond if you even contribute in any way, shape, or form, okay? And I appreciate it so much because I'm happy. I'm perfectly happy to just have you come by and hang out with me and enjoy video games for what they are at face value, all right? I used to do YouTube videos as a hobby, and I did it for 2.5 years before I was ever even able to monetize anything on YouTube. I did that because I love video games. I have a passion for them. I grew up playing them. I'm going to be a lifelong gamer. Let's face it, the rest of my life I'll be enjoying video games, okay? Never did I imagine I would make a living with video games, but it's pretty awesome that I do, right? So that being said, you could just come and chill with me, hang out, have a good time, interact a little bit with me, people in the stream chat. Again, see my honest reactions to games. That's what it's all about. It's not about making money and all of that. And as I said, I would still do this. Even if I couldn't make money, I would still continue to stream in some capacity, okay? So all that being said, thanks to anyone who does go above and beyond in one of the following methods. Let us start talking about them. First of all, Patreon. Over at patreon.com/DarksidePhil. Thanks to all of you who did contribute in the month of November. As of now, I believe most of the pledges, if not all of them, have processed. And I did send messages this morning to those who maybe their pledges didn't process for one reason or another. This happens every month where you get a few people whose pledges don't go through. It is what it is. It's always happened, and it's never gonna, never gonna stop happening. But please check your inboxes, all right? If that was the case. Now, what I'm gonna do in the next day or two, I'm going to send out messages to all of my patrons, outlining the way for you to get your perks, okay? Your patron perks, so you know exactly what you're owed and what you're gonna get, and we'll go from there. Should be pretty good, okay? So check it out, patreon.com/DarksidePhil. When you pledge to my monthly Patreon campaign, you get personal perks for, for your contributions. So thanks to anyone who does. I appreciate that very much, okay? I also have a Teespring store where I sell all kinds of fun stuff, all right? T-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, stickers, mugs, the works, all kinds of merch. And especially this time of year, it's very pertinent time to be mentioning this. I mean, let's face it, the holidays are right around the corner. Chances are you may be looking to get yourself a nice little gift, huh? So, please consider, checking out my stuff on Teespring. Thanks to anyone who does. And if you order anything from my Teespring, you get a cool collectible. It helps me out, obviously. I get a cut of all sales. Check it out again. Teespring.com/stores/DSPGaming. Okay? Good stuff. But chances are, if you're here live on the stream, all right, you probably want to do something in a contribution method that's going to get you recognized here today on the live stream, right? So that being said, allow me to talk about some ways that you can contribute on the stream that you're going to get some credit, all right? If you either cheer with bits today or you subscribe to my channel today and get access to some of the awesome holiday-themed emotes that have been designed for the channel, or if you tip me, if you do any of those three things, I'm going to give you a live shout-out today on the stream, okay? Much appreciated if you do, and I love interacting with people, so it just adds to the stream, I feel, okay? In addition to just getting that shout-out, if you look at the top of your screens, there's a Stream Stats leaderboard that I update periodically with things like Top Tipper and Top Cheerer, so it's another way to get extra recognition here on the stream, okay? In addition to that, there's a third leaderboard. That's right, a third one. This one is integrated automatically into Twitch on the stream chat here. And this leaderboard is for the top cheerers of the week, so it'll actually track top cheering contributions of the entire week. But it'll also track sub gifts, so people who actually gift subscriptions. Okay. So many different things tracked. Sorry. My phone vibrated. What is this? Oh my god. The aliens have landed? Oh shit. Hold on a second here. Oh my god. The aliens landed. I can't believe it. They're right now they're scheduling a meeting. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right, I'm shutting everything down here. I was distracted by my stupid phone. I'm putting it down now to not be distracted. No, the aliens. Oh shit. Uh-oh. The aliens have landed. Breaking news on a gameplay stream. This is where you hear it, okay? Anyway. No, so, yeah, there's an integrated leaderboard that tracks things like the top cheers of the week, as well as people who've gifted subs, which is pretty nice, all right? So, it's all about recognition. It's all about not only you helping me out, but me giving you some credit for what you've done and having some interaction with me. It's good stuff, right? Now, being very matter of fact with all of you, the best way that you could contribute to me today would be by tipping me. Tips are funds that I can use right away for things like paying bills, etc. Being very honest with all of you. End of the year here, big push for me to save up and try to pay things like my taxes, pay my tax attorney to file my taxes, etc. So, this is an important time of the year for me for sure, you know. If you would like to help out more than any other way, please tip me. Tipping is great. Now, don't get me wrong. If you cheer, if you sub, if you do the other things, those help too, all right? But tipping me helps me more than anything else, so please consider doing so. Fair enough? Alrighty then. Now, a couple things about tipping. If you look below the stream, there's a tips jar button you can click on, or you could type exclamation point tip into the stream chat, and either way will bring you to my PayPal tips page. Fair enough. So that's cool. And when you get to my PayPal tips page, a few things that I recommend or that you should know. First of all, you do not need a PayPal account in order to tip me. All right? Some people think, oh, I need to register a PayPal account, link it to my bank account. What a hassle. I don't want to do that. That's not true at all. You can just use a debit or credit card in order to contribute. However, that option is not always readily available on that page. What you need to do is visit it using a desktop computer. What I've noticed is trying to do it for on my cell phone. Half the time, the option doesn't even show up to tip via like credit card or whatever. But you can use a desktop computer. Should load all those options. Okay. Now, in addition to that, I strongly recommend that if you're going to contribute to one of my streams, that you try to hide your identity. And the reason I say that is because sadly, there are people out there who are very malicious, who are just, they like to hurt others. They get off on it. They actually get enjoyment out of hurting others for absolutely no reason. Because the truth of the matter is, when people get your private information on the internet and do stuff with it, like dox you, that doesn't hurt me. That just hurts you. I don't understand why these idiots do it. They do it just to do it. You know what I mean? I guess it gives them a feeling of power. Like, I have no real power in my life. I'm an insignificant little speck. But I've decided that I'm going to try to get some power by messing with other people's lives on the internet. It's pretty fucked up when you really think about it, right? But that's life. People are really messed up. There's just some really messed up people out there. So, if you are going to contribute, please consider trying to hide your identity by, for example, tipping anonymously. Don't give your name at all. Just say anonymous. Or making up a name completely that has nothing whatsoever to do with you or who you really are in real life. I always strongly recommend, guys, don't ever, if you're watching a streamer, you're contributing to a streamer, don't ever have a name that's related to who you are in real life and have links to your social media. Oh my God. Get that stuff away. You know, keep that private. Because people will do messed up stuff with your information, all right? So, just forewarning everyone, you can tip anonymously. You can make up a name when you tip. You don't have to use your real information. I strongly recommend you don't, okay? Excuse me. Okay, so, moving on. I have two sets of rules that I follow here on my streams that I feel make the streams better overall, okay? The first is that I have to follow all the rules and regulations of Twitch.tv's terms of service. I always do. So, certainly, I can't just say and do whatever I want on my stream, but that's just life, okay? I'm using a business to stream. I have to abide by all the rules and regulations. But I have two other codes of conduct that I follow. The first is that I feel there are certain controversial topics that just derail the stream and make it feel kind of drama-filled and just full of a bunch of angry people, and I don't want that, okay? Excuse me. You know, when people come by my streams, I want them to have a certain chill vibe. Man, I'm coming by today on Phil's stream. I want to see what the heck he's doing. I want to escape the drama of my real life. I want to kind of zone out and forget about all the real life crap that's bothering me right now. And instead, I just want to come and hang out with Phil and see what he's doing in games today and have some interaction with him and people in the stream chat and just in general have a good time, right? If that's the case, I don't want you to come in here and see a bunch of people arguing, getting all angry with each other. So there's two topics I particularly don't allow on my stream. Politics and religion. These two topics, they're just, first of all, I don't feel they have a purpose on anyone's gameplay stream to begin with. You know, doing a gameplay stream, what the hell are you talking about politics for, right? But that being said, people just don't seem to understand that you can have differences of opinion, and that's okay. These topics is like, oh man, I don't agree with this person, I gotta rip them a new butthole, right? And I just don't like seeing people going completely off the rails, not paying attention to the game I'm playing because they got into a heated political debate in my chat. You know what I mean? So in general, we don't allow that kind of stuff. Now the thing is, if I'm playing a game where those topics are perfectly pertinent, that's different. There's been games that have religious discussion or political overtones or whatever. That's okay. And that's a completely different situation as long as it's in topic to what we're doing. But in general, no, I don't allow those topics because I do feel that they're going to cause problems in the stream. Okay? Please, last thing I want to see is to look to the stream chat. People are talking about Brexit and Trump and all kinds of crap. No, not allowed, okay? Number 2, I am well aware, ladies and gentlemen, that there are people on the internet who steal my content on a daily basis, whether they illegally restream me or edit my content from YouTube and do their own things for their own negative, toxic devices so that they can get popular on the internet and make money doing it. Thing is, Twitch doesn't allow this behavior, which is why you notice these people never do anything over here on Twitch TV. They're all hiding out on the haven that is the toxic cesspool of YouTube, and YouTube allows it. YouTube takes no action against these people, even though they're doing illegal and underhanded, immoral things on a regular basis every single day. Truth of the matter is, I don't care about it. You know, I just don't. I just want to be here and have a fun, positive stream every day with you guys. I don't care what the hell other people are doing, even though they ride my coattails to make a living, and if I didn't exist, these people wouldn't exist. We all know that they exist. There's no reason to talk about it on my streams. And the bottom line is, if we do bring, oh, Phil, did you hear this person's restreaming you? Did you hear this person's doxed one of your contributors this week? Did you hear that this person said this about you? Who cares? Because when you bring that up on a stream, all you're doing is giving those people exactly the attention they're looking for. That's why they're doing it. To get attention for themselves, to make money. They're not doing it to try to prove a point. They're not trying to get me to improve as a person. Trust me, I know, because I have improved very much as a person over the last many years. I've admitted how messed up I used to be, how stupid I used to be, the dumb stuff I used to do that I don't do anymore on my streams. My streams are much more genuine and interesting now, I feel, than they ever were back in the day. These things are not meant to be criticisms. These things are meant to basically riff on me to make a living doing it, and it's a joke. You know, untalented, toxic, immoral people, they shouldn't be allowed to do it, but since I don't have money to sue them, they get away with it, okay? So bringing it up on stream, no purpose to it. Doesn't help anything, okay? So please understand it's against the rules to do so. You will be moderated appropriately if you start derailing the stream talking about these kind of people. All right? All right. So, now, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the third and final segment of the pre-stream, the shout-outs. This is the segment where I say thank you to everyone who has contributed. All right. So thank you guys. Let's get started. First of all, the cheering leaderboard reset overnight. It always does. Sunday into Monday, the cheering leaderboard here on Twitch resets completely for the week. And overnight, we had Golden Colts come in and do a significant amount of cheers. In fact, he did 1,000 bits of cheering. So overnight, he propelled himself to first place on the cheering leaderboards for the week with those overnight cheers. Thank you very much to Golden Colts for that support. That is very much appreciated. Thank you very, very, very much. Okay? All right, hold on. I got a burp coming. No, I don't. God damn it, I hate when that happens. When you feel like there's a big burp coming, and you're like, okay, here it comes, and then it fucking goes away. Damn it, because I was stuck. Annoying. Okay, anyway. Continuing on. We had Narcissus, who resubbed for 2 months in a row overnight. Thank you very much, Narcissus, for the resub. I appreciate that. Also this morning, Awful Waffle resub for 5 months in a row, 6 months total. Thank you, Awful Waffle, for the resub. Now we start with people who actually contributed during today's stream. All right. So the first thing here is Barry and I can't read this. Barry and Mako Sinkit. Wow. Well, Barry, thank you for the sub. I cannot pronounce your name, but I appreciate the subscription. Thank you very much for that. Then we had a troll who got banned. Hilarious. Let's see here. Mr. Chipper 1 did a 50-bit cheer, and he asked a question here. Let me get him up on the leaderboard as the first cheerer of the day, who's not an asshole, and then I will read his message, okay? Hold on. Okay, so, Mr. Tipper 1 asks the following. What's the difference between Minecraft streams, a game that you like, has chill vibes and no rage, and PUBG, on the other hand, a game that you hate, no chill vibes, and a lot of rants for the most part? What I'm saying is that, why would you return to a game that you quit because you hate it? I'm not hating, I'm asking. I didn't quit PUBG because I hated it. I quit PUBG because I felt there was a better alternative at the time. I wanted to try out a game like H1Z1, then I wanted to try out Black Ops 4 Blackout, which ended up running for a year. If you remember, we played Blackout from October of 2017 all the way through, October of 2018 all the way through like September, October of 2019. And people really liked that Battle Royale because, again, not really for the gameplay, but because I was able to play it and interact with you guys while I played it. Now, PUBG is kind of an anomaly because this is a game that was the very first Battle Royale game that I ever played back in, what was it, the end of 2017? And then I stopped playing it. But now that I go back to it, now the game has more maps. It has interesting different weapons. Like, the last time I played it, did I like it? No. But I didn't hate it, and it was interesting to actually see the new stuff they had added. I didn't really get far enough into it to get, like, better at it or anything. You know what I mean? It was more like me just kind of flubbing my way through because I hadn't played it in so long. So, the reason I like Battle Royale is because, number one, lots of time to interact with you guys. Number two, there's some rage involved. You guys like the rage. And number three, every once in a while, I'll actually do it good, and we'll get down to the end of a game, and then there's a lot of suspense, right? Battle Royale does have its benefits for live streamers. I actually feel that those games are very fun to live stream. Hey, if there was a better Battle Royale out, I would play it. But right now, this is kind of the only one I'm going to go back to for now. And it's also, like I said, Mr. Tipper, this is only something to try out. If I do it Wednesday and you guys hate it, we don't have to do it again. You know what I mean? Like, we'll try it. We'll see how it is. If you guys think, oh, wow, this is kind of interesting that he's doing this again, and we have this, like, once a week a stream, great. Or, oh, man, this is boring as shit. I don't want to see him ever play this again. Then I won't. That's the cool thing about it being a variety streamer. That I can do a variety of content. We can try new things out. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay? My main man tipped me $1. That's the first tip of the day. He says, please play God of War 2. We've been waiting for years. You already played the first one. You have the collection. You will love it. I'm sick of asking. So thank you for the suggestion and for the $1 tip, my main man. Hey, listen. As I just explained on the pre-stream, two things. First of all, there's a holiday event coming up. You can nominate God of War 2 as part of the holiday event. Not to say that that would make sense because I'm probably not going to get very far into it, but I'm just saying. Number two, this month's sub goal will be, as I've already said, a viewer's choice event. So what we could do is try to hit the sub goal this month, and if I do, nominate God of War 2 as the game to play. See? There's many opportunities for me to play these games. The problem is, people claim that they want them, but then when these opportunities arise, these games never end up being the things that get nominated. I don't know why. You know, it was funny because for the Halloween event, people were like, I can't believe this game wasn't nominated and made... I didn't nominate the games. I didn't nominate the games, so, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, I can understand why it could be pretty annoying when you want something and you've been waiting, and it just never happens, okay? So, alrighty, that's what I suggest. Okay, so thank you very much, my main man, for the first tip of the day. Christopher Columbus, resubscribed for 4 months, is talking about sex. I'm not going to talk about sex on the stream. That's stupid. It has nothing to do with my stream, but thank you for the 4 months of support. Bambino, resubscribed for 25 months. Thank you very much, Bambino, for 25 months of support. That is very greatly appreciated. Shadow King 236, resubscribed for 23 months. It says 23 months strong. Thank you, Shadow King, for a 23-month resub. Greatly appreciated. Listen to this. Why is my frog sick? Tipped me $1 and says, I did the math. You're getting a refund this year on your taxes. You don't know what to tell you. First of all, This is hilarious. I did the math, he says. What the fuck math are you talking about? What information did you get to figure out what kind of money I'm paying the government with my taxes? Like, what on earth are you talking about? Right? You did the math. Number two, I haven't had a tax refund since I stopped working at my office job. That was 2010. That was the last year I got a tax refund. So for 9 years, I always owe more. Owe more, owe more, owe more. When you are self-employed, like I am, and you run your own business, it's all about what you owe. It's not about ever getting a refund. You never get a refund. Because unlike you guys, I don't pay taxes on a monthly basis. I take it out of my paycheck. I have to save up what I owe estimated on what I'm guessing I'm going to make. It's a really messed up, convoluted, and bad process, in my opinion. Here's how I think taxes should work for self-employed people. You work a year. You earn what you earn. You report that to the government. The government now says, you owe us this. Pay it over time. Okay. Sounds good. Right? But no. Instead, the government expects you to predict what you're going to make, when you're going to make it. I'm not exaggerating. They think you're going to magically know what'll be your best months and worst months of business, exactly what you're going to make. And then you're supposed to be paying estimated money based on what you think you'll make each month. And then at the end of the year, you rectify it. So it's really stupid. It's a horrible system. It would be very simple to fix it, but let's face it, these people aren't very smart to begin with. That's why they have broken systems like this to begin with. Like, they think it's magic. Like, you can magically know what you're going to be your best months and what you're going to make. You can't. It's not how business works. You get ups, you get downs, right? So it is what it is. There's no way that you could predict what I make. There's no way you could predict what I pay. There's no way you could have done the math. I haven't had a tax refund in 9 years, and I'm not getting one. Crash Bandicoot's cousin tipped me $1. He said it was announced that the top 10 worst DSP gaming moments of 2019 is releasing in 3 weeks. Hilarious. Who cares? This is what these people do. They make these stupid montages, and they can do whatever they want with it. You know what? More power to them. If it's actually gaming moments, I don't care. I'm serious. Like, if it were just the top 10 worst gaming moments of 2019, that'd be fine. The problem is it's not. It's, here comes a bunch of slander and drama about Phil's personal life and personal shit that has nothing to do with gaming moments. So just the name of the video itself ends up being clickbait, because that's not even what the fucking video is. You know? Listen, let them do whatever they want. I can't stop them. I don't care about it. You know, it is what it is. All right? Again, only allowed on YouTube. Can't do that shit on Twitch, because Twitch actually has some morality to it, to themselves. YouTube just lets you do whatever the fuck you want. All right, Philly Buckeye did 50-bit cheer. He said, on behalf of chat, we would like to nominate Dragon Quest fan for mod who put a dent in chat crying. Thank you very much. Kate cheered. 95 bits. That actually is the biggest cheer of the day. He says, happy Monday, Phil. Have some bits, you filthy animal. However, Gene Quagmire also did a 105-bit cheer. That becomes the top cheer of the day. And he says, have some free ad bits. I emailed you advice on Jasper. You should be able to solve behavioral issues. Normally your cat is trying to tell you something. So one of the things Gene Quagmire suggested in his email is that you should give Jasper toys to play with that he enjoys, you know, outside of things that I play with him directly with, to keep himself occupied. He has a million toys. Like, there's like every cat. He has toys all over the house. He plays with them for a bit, and then he gets bored. Cats are attention seekers. At least certain kinds of cats with certain kinds of personalities are attention seekers, okay? And Jasper is perfectly happy as long as we're paying attention to it, all right? Whenever we're not, okay? Whenever we're not, he has to be in our stuff, you know? Okay, I'm streaming, Cat's cooking dinner. He has to be all over the stuff in the kitchen while Cat's trying to cook, you know? Cat is putting on her makeup to get ready to go to work or go out on our day out. He has to be in her face in the bathroom, right? I'm filling one of our humidifiers with water so that we can run the humidifier for the night. Oh, Jasper's got to jump in the faucet, right? That's how he is. That's the kind of cat he is. He wants to be up in the action and the attention all the time. Then on the flip side of that, sometimes he wants nothing to do with us because he just wants to relax. He just wants to go off and either sit in a window or he wants to sleep. And in that case, he just wants to do his own thing, right? We have toys for him. He plays with them. He's got little twisty things he plays with. He's got balls, bells, all kinds of stuff he likes to play with. He plays with them for a few minutes each and then gets bored and walks away. That's the kind of cat he is. Now, I actually have I have this thing that looks like a fishing pole with a little, like, tassel thing at the end of it. I could play that for probably about 15, 20 minutes tops. I could play with Jasper with that. Then he gets bored with it and he walks away. So at first he loves it. Oh my God, it's the most interesting thing on earth. And then, oh, I hate it. And he walks away after a few minutes. He gets bored. So, you know, I understand what you're saying, Gene Quagmire, but the reason that Jasper acts up has nothing whatsoever to do with the fact that he has nothing to do in the house. He has a ridiculous amount of stuff to do in the house. It's the kind of cat he is. It's his personality. He's a, look at me, you know, I want to be the center of attention. I want to be the focus. And that's actually why, okay, when I start streaming, and he'll be in my office. This morning he did it too. He was in my office. He was in the window. He was interacting with me. I was petting him a bit, and he was running around the office having fun. As soon as I started talking to you guys, he completely turned off and left. That's what it is. When Phil's not going to talk to me. He's going to pay attention to someone else. I'm out of here, man. That's the kind of cat he is. So, you know, it's different. Some cats are not like that at all. Some cats are super independent. They just want to go off and do whatever they want, and they don't even want to have, like, bother. They don't want to bother interacting with the human. They just want to have their own deal, right? If they come to hang out with you, they will. If not, they'll go away. That's not how he is. He's like a very dependent, attention-seeking cat. So, excuse me. Okay. Alfred Aponte tipped me $2 to become the top tipper of the day. Thank you, Alfred. He says, hey, Phil, hope you're good. The other day I sent you an artwork of the boss of gaming with you and your cat, Jasper. I hope you like it. You did? Where and when did you send this? I guess is the question. If you haven't, I recommend you post it up on the kingofhate.com forums. If you did, I might have missed it. I don't know. I grabbed like 1 or 2 new artworks one from my email, which has been sitting in my email for like a month and a half, and I didn't realize it was in there. And then 1 from the forums this morning. By the way, I don't always use everything. There's a few things that'll give you a higher chance of having your artwork used on the stream. Okay? The first would be actually having it be the correct aspect ratio. I stream at 16:9 or 16:9, 1080p. So if you give me a picture that's 1080, you know, by, I forget what it is. I forget the actual dimension. I think it's like 19. Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. I can figure this out right now. 1920 by 1080. 1920 pixels by 1080 pixels. If you give me a piece of artwork that big, that's perfect. That fits the stream perfectly. Much increased chance that I'm going to use it. Okay? Also, obviously, something that's pertinent to the stream and looks good. Not that it's going to end up being pixelated. That's what happened. There were two pieces of artwork on the forums today. When I went to actually implement them, they were pixelated to shit when I tried to put it on the stream. Because I was like, it's too small. See? So, those will definitely increase your chances of getting artwork featured on the streams. Please understand, I can't use every piece of art. I appreciate that those who do submit, but if I don't use a piece of art, please don't feel offended. It's not that I'm trying to say, it sucks or whatever. A lot of the times people submit the wrong aspect ratio, and I'm not going to use it and have giant cut-off areas on the side of the screen. You see what I mean? Okay. Disco Heat asks, what's the best way to contribute artwork? You got to go to the kingofhate.com forums, and on there's a thread right there that says fan art. And there's a thread in the fan art section that says, you know, art for Phil streams, yada, yada. You post it up there. That I periodically review that for the streams. Okay? You could still send me stuff on Twitter. You could still email me, but chances are I might miss it. That's what I said. I actually had a piece of artwork sitting in my email for like a month and a half, and I found it this morning. I was like, oh shit. Well, I guess I'll put this on my stream now. Okay. Continuing on. John Carson Bobby tipped me $1, and he said, he's talking about my taxes. I'm not going to talk about this. People, see what I mean? People are trying to derail the stream with tax talk and shit that you guys don't care about, so I'm not going to talk about that. Okay. Philly Buckeye did a 50-bit cheer. He says, cats messing with plants is a common thing. It's something you have to accept or put the plant where Jasper cannot reach it. That's correct. Now, generally, when cats mess with plants, they rub the leaves. They do that. They don't usually, like, rip the stones out that the plant is housed in and toss the stones around your house, which is what he's been doing. But I hear you. Okay. So, Frenolith tipped me $5. He says, so with the help of chat, I've got the request for tonight's Minecraft stream. Build a tool storage shed with a plaque on it that reads, hey man, nice shot. Tool shed. It should be a storage chest structure that you'll actually use. So you'd like me to build a storage room where I can actually put chests and things inside to store items. And then you want me to put a sign on it that says, hey man, nice shot. That's actually cool. All right, fair enough. Thank you, Frenolith, first of all. Biggest tip of the day. And that's actually a good suggestion. We could work on that tonight. I don't know where I should put it. I would think in the village. And the reason I say that is because I've run out of storage space in the village. In fact, you know what I could do? All right, this is even better. This is a great suggestion, Frenolith. Here's what I'm going to do. Mr. Papavera has been suggesting I reorganize all the crap I have in the village anyway, right? So what we'll do is we'll build a shed where I can fit like maybe like 20 chests. And then I will relocate all of those messy chests that are just lying out in the open village and put them inside the storage shed. That way I actually have easy access to all my inventory. And it could be a project. Not only do I build the shed, I can move the inventory, sort the inventory, and make it, you know, more streamlined. This is actually a really good suggestion. So thank you, Frenel. That's what we'll work on tonight. Nice. Thank you, Frenel. Great suggestion. You hit it on the head, dude. Very nicely done. Okay. Sony Rocks tipped me $1 and says, I hope you realize animals need to go outside and get fresh air and spread their legs. Do you take them out for walks? They can't be locked in the house 24/7. The animal cruelty! Animal cruelty! Great. First of all, that's wrong. Completely wrong. There's plenty of animals that have been perfectly bred and conditioned to live indoors for their entire lives. Cats are actually some of them, by the way. Jasper gets tons of fresh air because we always let him go in the windows. I've got a nice window here in my office. Cat has her office window. We have the bedroom window. Every morning, the first thing that we do when we wake up, we open the bedroom window so Jasper can jump up into the window, get fresh air, and look outside. And then we got our big back door as well. That he has his cat tree is sitting in front of our back door. That he can climb the cat tree and look out into the backyard and get fresh air there as well. He gets tons of fresh air. Okay? Now, I would agree with you, Sony Rocks, if we had like a tiny-ass little apartment and he really had no room to do anything. Our house is decent size. He can run up and down stairs. He runs all through the house. He jumps up everywhere. He has tons of exercise. Every day he gets a ridiculous amount of exercise in this house. Okay? So no worries there. In addition, you don't take a cat for a walk. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. You take a cat for a walk? No. You don't do that. He has no claws. No front claws. He's been declawed. That means if we took him out, he has no way to defend himself. Right? What if there's a dog walking and now all of a sudden a dog starts chasing him? That's not going to happen. We're not taking Jasper outside. He's an indoor cat. In fact, we were advised by the vet when we initially took him for his checkup, his vet checkup. The first thing the vet said was, now he has no front claws, so make sure he doesn't get outside because he could get hurt. He's an indoor cat for life, right? There you go. Okay, continuing on. Doppelganger resubscribed for 11 months. Thank you, Doppelganger. 2Bar King did a 500-bit cheer. That's actually the biggest cheer of the day. Thank you very much, 2Bar King. Let's get you up on the leaderboard here. Shit. Thank you, 2Bar King, for that 500-bit cheer. Sub Club Thug cheer. He says, hey man, Nice Shot is by Filter. It's about Bud Dwyer committing suicide by gunshot at a press conference. Oh, at a press conference? When did that happen? Someone committed suicide during a press conference? Damn, that's fucked up. But yeah, no, I always get confused. All right, we're going to figure this out. We're going to figure out who sang what. Let's see here. I was so confused. Okay, so Hey Man Nice Shot absolutely is a song by Filter. And I remember the song. I liked that song. Alright, so what are some songs by Tool? Figuring this out right now. I don't think I even know these songs. Top 10 Tool songs. Let's see. Opiate, Rosetta Stoned, Schism, Intolerance, Prison Sex, 10,000 Days Wings Part 2. I'm sure you guys will love that one because the word wings is in it. Parabola, Third Eye, Lateralis, and Sober. I don't think I know any of those songs. I'm serious. I don't think I know a single one of those. So apparently I just don't know who the hell Tool is. Yeah, I don't know any of those songs. So, anyway, Friendless wants us to make a Tool shed and say, "Hey Man, Nice Shot" on the front. Because the other day, someone was asking me about Tool songs, and I said, "Oh, is it Hey Man, Nice Shot" by them? And they were like, "No." You know, that's another band, Filter. So, I guess this is an inside joke that I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, right? Okay. Alrighty. Let's continue on. Let's continue on. Hogwash cheers. Why did you get a cat instead of a dog? Cats are dumb. They try to tear everything up because of mischief. You could have trained your dog not to mess with your stuff. Plus, you're home all the time to care for him anyway. Seems like a weird choice. Couple reasons. There's actually more than a couple reasons. Number one, dogs actually require way more attention, at least initially, than cats. A dog needs constant attention, needs to be trained, needs to understand where it is, what it's what do's and don'ts are of what it can and can't do. Not to say that once a dog is properly trained that it's not very obedient, because dogs can be very obedient. Excuse me. But in particular, we don't have a lot of time for that. I'm streaming 6 days a week full time. Cat works a lot, quite a lot, many nights a week. So realistically, no one would be available here to be with the dog all the time, especially if you got a new dog and needs to have attention all the time to know what to do. We wouldn't be able to be here for that. Then also, a dog typically, when left alone, can get into trouble, and we go out once a week. We'd like to not have the house explode. You see what I mean? In addition, dogs need to be walked. And, I mean, we're also being very honest, dogs smell unless you constantly wash them. All right? Well, I guess it depends on the breed. Some dogs aren't so bad, but in general, dogs can smell if you don't wash them all the time. Cats are much more independent, right? They can get along with a home and not necessarily completely destroy the home. And you don't really have to train a cat, like, for example, to use the litter box. The day we got Jasper and brought him home, he already knew how to use the litter box. He was right in there, and no problems at all. Cats are very cleanly. They don't really need to be washed very often, right? What we actually have is we have this waterless shampoo that every once in a while we'll rub it into Jasper's fur, and it cleans his fur. It makes him smell good. And, unless he ever gets, like, really gross, we don't really have to give him a bath or anything. And that's a good thing, because cats are so cleanly. They keep themselves clean. And amongst other things, I could sit here all day and give you the laundry list of things the reasons why we wanted a cat over a dog. My wife has many years of experience with cats and knows a lot about them, while neither of us have ever had a dog. So, so there you go. And yes, Docky Smurf, Jasper at this point is about 3 years old. We adopted him being an older cat. We didn't get him as a kitten. We knew getting a kitten would be a problem, but he was already, in a lot of ways he was trained or whatever to know certain things about what you should or shouldn't do. So, shout out to Amazing GT23 who resubbed for 21 months. He says, "What's up, Phil? How are you?" I'm good. I am excited for Pokemon today. I'm always excited for Pokemon. It's gonna be a nice chill stream here today with all of you. I'm feeling good about it. Thank you for the resub. Good Game Goblin tipped me $1. He says, "Indoor cats live longer, but they do get bored. They also have sleep schedules you can manipulate. You play with Jasper to tire him out before bed. It might help with stopping his shenanigans, and he'll sleep when you do." Here's the thing. He does sleep when we do, but sometimes he wakes up earlier than us. Typically, cats sleep more than humans, and he does. When I'm finishing dinner and when Cat is going to work, Jasper wants to sleep. So he'll go to sleep during my late stream. Every once in a while, he'll still be up for it. Usually he sleeps during my late stream. Then, when I'm done with my late stream, he usually wakes up to spend more time with me before Cat will come home from work. When Cat comes home from work, he gets all excited. He's running around the house. He's jumping and flipping and doing all kinds of stuff for about an hour or so. And that's when we play with him, when we try to tire him out a bit. Then, he usually knows when it's time for sleep. He knows when it's time to go upstairs to the bedroom for sleep. And he comes up with us, and he'll go right to sleep. That's never been a problem. He'll go right to sleep with us. The problem is he wakes up too early. Okay. Continuing on. Oh, Good Game Goblin, thank you for the $1 tip. Let me add that to the total. Sorry, I forgot. There we go. Oops, that's correct. Oh my god, that's incorrect. Toldar has resub for 4 months. Thank you very much, Toldar, for the resub. And Genesis cheered and says, want to trade the Pokemon I offered last time. I don't know. You know, I haven't really been trading that much. I know that eventually I have to trade my Girder to turn him into the final evolution of his Pokemon. What I would say is, let's wait until logically there's a lot of Pokemon I need to trade. Right now, Girder, I think, is the only one I need to trade to evolve. But let's wait and see. And I'll keep you in mind for trading. Okay, but I don't think I'm going to actively do that today. So, all right, guys. So what I'd like to do now is give a shout out to the top cheerers of the week. Obviously today's only one day this week, so obviously these are going to be low cheering amounts, but I still want to give credit. So thank you to Mr. Tipper, Sub Club, and Hogwash, who all did a 50-bit cheer. Kate is in 6th place. Genesis and Philly Buckeye tied for 4th. Gene Quagmire in 3rd. Tubar King in 2nd. And as I said earlier, Golden Colts with all of those cheers overnight in 1st place. So far, nobody has... oh, my nose is itching. So far, nobody has gifted any subs this week. So that leaderboard is wide open. If anyone wants to get up there and get some credit for gifting subs, that is available to you. One final reminder. The best way to contribute today is by tipping me. That helps me more than anything, so please consider it. All right? What I'm going to do now is take a short break to use the restroom. When I come back from break, I'm going to enable the perks by which you guys can use your Penne points to choose 3 Pokemon that will stay in the party with me all day long today. It'll be your choice of which Pokemon I get to keep in the party. Fair enough? So, I'm going to take a short break. I'll be right back with the perks. We'll get that set up, and then we'll get started, okay? So thanks, everyone. I'll be back in a few minutes, and then we'll get that set up. Thanks. See you in a bit.